Second video. So I can't make videos like more than a minute long on this phone. They get deleted. Thanks, T-Mobile. A beautiful soul that I follow. She does a lot of tarot card crime readings or whatever. Her page got banned. Bless her heart. I feel so bad for her. She had a pretty substantial following, and I know that was a big part of her livelihood. And she had children. And I'm blessed because they never allow my TikToks to get any kind of traction. Like the first page that got banned, it was over 5,000 followers, right? I think the second one was like 500. The third one was like 300. And then the fourth one was like almost at I don't even remember. Was it like 100 or something? I don't even know. Either way, I'm blessed because in return, seeing as I don't ever get any traction or allowed to have any followers, I don't rely on TikTok for any income. And so I'm blessed for that. But that's not the case for a lot of content creators and a lot of people out here speaking truths and being authentic, and they are TI'd and they're just standing up for what's right, and they're choosing to go against the system, and they're choosing not to sell their soul. And because of that, do you see all this crap? Because of that, they are getting banned constantly and they're losing their livelihood. And it's just wrong. It's absolutely wrong. We live in a world that says we have freedom of speech, but we do not. We do not at all. Basically, you spoon feed the nation what we tell you we want you to say. You be the lukewarm Christians. You be the lukewarm spiritualist. You be the lukewarm motivational speakers. You be the entertainers that say what we want you to say, and we'll fly you high, baby. We will fly you high and we will take care of you, right? And then if you don't do those things, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make your life HELL, and we're going to take away your livelihood. And you have children. And we have a government that goes to these actions against innocent people that have children, that have needs. And you say we live in a free nation ran by good, God-fearing people. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. And then you sit back, you join the narrative, or you sit back and you don't do anything. And then you think God's okay with that? He's not. He's not. I'm here to tell you he's not. So, that said, this video is regarding selling your soul. I hate saying selling your soul. I just feel like people are broken. They're broken souls. They're lost and broken. And they've lost their ways. To sell your soul isn't about satanic pacts. It's anytime you. So it's not only just about satanic pacts, although there's a lot of those out there. A lot of them. Compromise your integrity for financial gain. Compromise your integrity for financial gain. Straight up. That's all unraveled into my story. Everybody took the financial gain and compromised their integrity. That's exactly what they did. And seeing as things didn't pan out the way that they had planned, here we are. Abandon your calling or values for status, security, and acceptance. Exchange truth for comfort or obedience to systems that exploit. Literally. Exchange truth for comfort. So instead of walking in your truths, like everybody in my past knew the truth when it came to me and who I am. Every single body knew. I've always been this person. Extremely genuine, extremely enduring, extremely nurturing, forgiving, accepting, loving. Every single body in my past knows that. And so they decided to exchange truth for comfort by taking the financial gains. They know that. I know that. It's okay. I've come to terms with it. That's something you have to live with. That's something that you have to live with and you have to talk to God about. It's nothing that I carry on my side. Biblical spiritual warnings, Matthew 16:26. And what do you benefit if you gain the whole world but lose your own soul? Is anything worth more than your soul? Why don't they talk about this in church? I'll tell you why. Because they want to keep you coming tithing, baby. Money means nothing if it costs you your spiritual identity. Let me read that again. Matthew 16:26. This is in the Bible, and I don't know why we don't talk about this, but I know why we don't. It's clear as day why we don't. Because they want your soul, and you keep giving it to them. What do you benefit if you gain the whole world but lose your own soul? 1 Timothy 6:10, for the love of money is the root of all evil. It is not money that is evil, but worshiping it over God. People worship money over God, and then they say they're church-fearing people. They even are pastors. They run ministries. They run churches, but they put money over God. They put their status quo over God. They most definitely do. Luke 4:5-8, even Satan tempted Jesus by offering all kingdom of the world in exchange for worship. Signs you're being pressured to sell out. You feel convicted, but justify action because it pays well. You're surrounded by secretive, manipulative environments. That part, my goodness. Secretive and manipulative environments, that surrounds me. But it's so funny because it surrounds me and I look at them and I'm like, man, I'm in such more of a peaceful, happy state than you are. And it's because I didn't choose to sell my soul or abandon my truths. You did, not me. Your work requires silencing your truth or betraying others. And that's where I was at in my previous industry. You know, I get it. You got to make money. You got to pay the bills, but you have to draw the line somewhere. And if you work for an industry where you are required to silence your morals, your values, your integrity, your ethics, it's time for you to step up and take the beating. Take a few less shopping sprees. You know what I mean? Like straight up, man. People are encouraging, just go with it while your spirit screams no. All the while, everybody entangled got so many signs from God because their inner spirit told them no, to stop. It wasn't right. But they still decided to. And you guys know that. You do. The spiritual cost, separation from God's purpose, heavy spiritual consequences like inner torment, confusion, and disconnection. That's literally what you're living in. You're living in your inner torment. And then you blame it on me. And it's not. It's you. Open doors to spiritual warfare, manipulation, and false partnerships. Emptiness that success can't fill. Breaking free and realignment. Repentance and restoration is the first key to breaking free. God's mercy is greater than the deal you made. Straight up, that is the first numero uno, is repentance and restoration. Reclaiming your soul, starting to walk in truth, even if it costs you status and money. Reclaiming your soul is saying, yeah, I did this. I took this payout and I shouldn't have. Period. Walking away is protection, not punishment. Divine provision will follow obedience. There you have it, guys. For people like you who are exposing the system, speaking the truth, and refusing to be bought, you're not just resisting the system, you're dismantling it spiritually. And that's what I'm exactly here to do, is dismantle this system that they built so graciously, spiritually, with the divine, God, Source, the Most High. I love you guys. Thank you for all the love and support. I'm going to lay down. I'm so tired, but I hope you guys have a good night and a good night's rest. Sleep tight. Love you guys.